Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk, Thinker Right, in my living room where I do what I do for you. Oh, yeah, the eyes back. I'm looking at you. I see you. Let's go. Today, right in 25 will live by storytelling, story with a message is a story for life. These are life lessons. One of my favorites coming at you. Something near and dear to my heart. So hope you like it. Let's go. Right Thinker's mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. That spiritual part is the inner workings of yourself. Understand that. Right Thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of obtaining spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission for all my right thinkers. Know who you are, okay? With the knowledge of self that I can get you, instruct you on, you'll be fine. Excuse me. That's my mission. I'm doing my best I could, bringing it to you every day. You tune in, you get the lesson, do what you want with it. I'll be there just to give it to you. So let's go. Now the question is, you need to have an answer to this question. Eventually, you'll reach the final part, hopefully. Know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, honest. Teach them why. That's what I do for you, to give you understanding that you can work with and better yourself. A person who knows not and believe that they know ain't taking none of that, so they're dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know, this little sleep, I can wake them up with what? Spiritual knowledge. On the spiritual alarm clock, I have the knowledge you need to wake up. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my yacht be true. Always pay respect to the one who keep it all together. And she's in charge of order. So I give her that credit. Just like you respect Amen at the prayer, I respect my yacht after I give my question. Let's do this. Right thinkers. Let's talk about what I say every day. I'm practicing or I'm preparing for greatness. So the question is, well, what is greatness? It's a good question. Glad you asked. First, quick answer is to know thyself. Bam. Now, what that entitles makes the difference in the world. Let's talk about it. All right. Yeah. What is greatness? Greatness is that level you can only reach with what? Devotion, dedication, persistence, consistency to be the best you can be. That's greatness. It's an additive for you to reach for. That proverbial carrot that very few will reach, but everybody can shoot for. It's okay. Greatness is being able to hold yourself to a higher level of excellence that very few will obtain. Many call, few will make it. That's the deal. Why? Because what it takes to make it, everybody ain't got it in them. That's all. Don't feel bad if it ain't in you. It's okay. Greatness is what I'm striving for in my personal life. By what? Being my best self with understanding, knowledge, and then manifesting what I think is best for me. That's all I can do. And doing that, teaching my right thinking philosophical concepts puts me in a position to expound to other people things that they can use. That's what I call myself, the teacher, a master teacher of concepts that you can actually use and manifest for yourself, aka the sage. Greatness is, greatness is what I'm striving for in my life. Greatness, that bar that's set by in our lifetime by the one and only, the greatest, aka Muhammad Ali, most inspirational for my generation. we've had everybody got one. He just had to be one for me. I ain't up for debate all that nonsense. I ain't doing that. My opinion is just mine. You can have your own, which is true and right, but it's my show, so my opinion is the one that counts. I understand that too. All right, here you go. Nihas is reaching greatness spiritually. Why? Because in order to reach it, you have to be your best self. When you reach Nihas, aka become spiritual enlightened, you, excuse me, your greatness is being prepared. Why? Because you have reached a level that if you keep going, there's more levels. Go as far as you could. Think unlimited. Think unlimited. Be the best. Be the best. Go for it. Everybody wants to be the GOAT, greatest of all time. Guess what? Records are meant to be broken. If you said it, somebody's going to break it. So it ain't about that. It's about self. I ain't compete with nobody. No way, no how. So when I was egoing, I tripped the ego guy. We want to be the best alpha and all that nonsense. Now, watch this. When you reach the house, aka, okay, I know what it takes to be great. That's why I teach right thinking philosophy. Greatness is you being your best self. When you obtain it, that's when it all works well. That's when it's worth it. Why? Because the work you're going to put in to obtain it, it ain't easy. So trust me, obtaining it is the very few people who do. That's why the pyramid the base is real wide. But as the higher you go up, the thinner it get. They had a whole bunch of bricks down here. They use less and less bricks the higher you go up. Okay? Be a brick in this wall that's built with not human hands, that's built in spirit. My Masonic brothers. All right, watch this. Self mastery is what? Is having control over what? Your ego. And once you control your ego, you live your best life. I'm in greatness training every day. I got to put the work in. Why? Because it's something I'm striving for, and I got to do it every day if I want to reach it. That means I practice right thinking philosophy daily. I teach it daily. Okay, so ain't no getting around that. I have what I call spiritual knowledge that I live by. Greatness is the goal for my lifestyle that I'm living. Why? I'm striving to be my best self. That's great. Remember Tony Tiger? They're great. Being your best self is great. All right, I ain't trying to do the commercial, but get the concept. Motivation. It's we moving. I got you. I hope you understand it. There you go. Now, right thinking prepares you for greatness. Why? It's getting you on the track to be your best self. That's the track that greatness is at the end of. You have to put in your own work when daily. Doing what? Preparing yourself for what? Greatness. What? Being your best self. As a teacher and a trainer, all that good stuff. I got to emphasize these things so that I'm going to drive it home. I want you to eat, sleep, and drink greatness for yourself. Eat, sleep, and drink. Think it unlimited. Why? These are things that you can manifest. If you think them, if you can think it, you can manifest them. Ignorance meaning not knowing. Once you know things, you can make them happen. I tell you, I'm in greatness training. That means I practice right thinking philosophy every day. Where we at, Diane? Where we at? Where we at? Okay, I am okay. Excuse me. Right thinking with praise for great. Watch this. Greatness is what? The ultimate goal for all right thinkers. Why? To know thyself. And if greatness ain't your goal, it's mine. And if you're gonna follow me, that's what you should be trying to get to. Your goal should be the best you can be. You ain't got to anybody say you got to go out here and be great. I ain't trying to do nothing. I just want to be my best self. So where's the competition? Right here. When you gain knowledge of self, you will live a spiritual lifestyle daily. Why? Because it's the way of life. Once you get it, once you obtain it, oh, it ain't going nowhere. Trust me. If greatness, aka God consciousness, is your goal, then right thinking philosophy is for you. That's what I do for you. If that's what you want, I can get you there. For those who I gotta try to show and guide, I don't have a problem with that either. But why? Because the ultimate goal is to get you there too. Whether you know it or not, I'm trying to get you to be your best self. If that's not in you, that's not my fault. Greatness is what? Just knowing yourself. That's what right thinking philosophy will do for you. I want you to know who you are. When the heart, we call it heart mind coherence. I've been talking about this forever. Now it's time to come to pass. Oh, you got to think and feel. You think? Really? I digress. Watch this. When the heart and mind, we call it heart mind coherence, comes together as one, that's greatness. Why? This and this working as one, that's the beautiful thing. Why? Because it can produce some miraculous things, aka great. All right. Heart and mind coherence, again, when working together, will get you to greatness. Well, well, well. If you're wise beyond your years, and remember, that's wise, that means you got this part intact, and your heart is unpure, you will never obtain greatness. If you have a big heart, I know people with big hearts, and you have a small mind, guess what? You can't reach greatness either. They go together. You got to have a little heart and you got to have the feeling. The spirituality is knowing and understanding. Why? So you can be. Once you be, it will all happen. Trust me. That's greatness. Right thinking philosophy. Watch this. Get your heart and mind together as one. That's when you have greatness in your future. If your heart and mind is not on the same track, you're not going the right way. And greatness, you never obtain it. Just like I say, hey, my man, go west and just keep going west. And you say, no, I'm going east. You ain't gonna make it. That's all. Follow instructions, do what you're told, and the ultimate goal is that's what you're gonna strive for. And you put the work in, that's how you get it. I use my heart mind coherence to make my life choices, aka I'm God conscious. I'm thinking and I'm understanding God is a decision maker for me. Why? I'm gonna take that inside feeling, that gut, that intuitive knowledge that we have. I use it all the time now. Last one. I appreciate you tuning in. Knowing thyself is greatness, not being the GOAT, the GOT. Just greatness is for all those who can achieve excellence within themselves. It ain't got nothing to do with a sport, it ain't got to do with nothing other than how you and your maker get together. Watch this. If you're the GOAT in sports, okay, football, basketball, baseball, you can be the best at that, and that's not a problem. Why? This ain't not a statistic that you mounted up, that you proved that you did this more than anybody else. You did this many. That's fine. That's greatest of all time at that. And that record's gonna always just regurgitate. Why? Because somebody's always gonna come up and be better. First of all, so okay, so that means somebody always gonna be the GOAT. And the GOAT always gonna be outdone by the next GOAT. So that ain't what greatness is all about. You will be a GOAT without, you can be a GOAT without what? Obtaining greatness, aka knowing yourself. We have a lot of GOATs that's been not good, not too good at people. Good at what they did to be great at, but other than that, they personality didn't fan out too well. That's what I'm saying. We ain't going into that. But watch this. When you're the GOAT at knowing thyself, that greatness, I'm the GOAT at right thinking philosophy. At that particular thing, yeah, I'm the greatest of all time. And guess what? Because I'm the creator and instigator of it, you can't top me. AKA the GOAT of right thinking philosophy. That's all. That's it. Being great at something, again, at something, which is what? Knowing yourself, don't mean you have reached greatness. Again, my greatness is being me, knowing me. That's how I do what I do for you. Last one. I claim being the GOAT, again, of what? Right thinking philosophy. But I'm still practicing and preparing for greatness within myself. I'm still not the best I think I should be or I want to be. So I'm going to continue to practice. Trust me and follow me if you want to be the best you can be too. I got you. I'll be back. Appreciate you.